Andrea, and I will be leading you guys through a 15-minute band workout. So all you need is either whatever band you have at home will work. I'm going to use one of these when I do the workout, just these circle bands. But if you have like one of these with the handles on the end, you can use that too and make it work. Or if you have one that's not a circle without the handles, you can also use that. So we'll get creative here. I'm going to use that one to demo, but I'll explain how you guys can use your other bands as well. So it's 15 minutes. We'll do a couple of circuits here, and we'll start with a warm-up without our band to get our heart rate up, start warming up our legs, arms, core. So we're going to start. It's 30 seconds of 4 different movements. I'll talk you guys through it as we go. The first one is, I'll go this way. Starting in that high plank pose. From here, you have 30 seconds of just reach-throughs, reaching that opposite hand for your opposite ankle. Then you're back to your high plank right here, starting in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds here, you guys. Reaching all the way underneath you, seeing if you can tap that ankle, warming up your shoulders, your core. Good, squeezing every time you go back to that high plank. Really good, keep it up. You exhale with every reach. Good, you guys have just 10 seconds here. Last 7, 6. You take it to push-ups in 4, 3, 2. And when you take it to those push-ups, I know it's the warm-up still, so you can drop to your knees always at any time. You're down and up here, working on that form. 30 seconds, toes or knees, leading with your chest, pushing strong through your hands every time, keeping your core nice and tight. Just 12 seconds left on your push-ups, toes or knees. Maybe try the last 5 seconds from your toes. You have 4, 3, you take it to mountain climbers in 2, and 1. You guys drive your knees to your chest. Option 1, you can be right here, taking it at a little bit of a slower pace. Option 2, you can pick it up here, double time, driving your knees to your chest. Still keeping your hips low, pushing through your palms. You have 5, 4, you stand it up in 3, 2, and 1. You stand it all the way up, dropping into that squat from here. Last 30 seconds, you have a squat, reverse lunge, then that other side. Just getting into those legs a little bit more, dropping your knees to a hover every time you step back to that lunge. Squat, lunge, lunge. 15 seconds, you are halfway. This is it for the warm-up. Just the warm-up. You guys have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. We will get started with our first circuit here. So grab your band. Here is the format. So you guys are gonna have 2 movements. The first one is gonna be more strength focused. That one is 40 seconds. And then you'll go right into 20 seconds of the second movement, and then you'll go right back into the first movement, second. So you have 40 seconds, then 20 seconds, and you do that twice, okay? So with your band, we're starting down on the mat. You start with push-ups. So your band is meant to provide some resistance, so make sure that you guys are taking advantage of that. You start with your hands out nice and wide, really stretching that band, finding that resistance, and then you have a push-up here, wide push-up, then you walk your hands in with control. That band's gonna make that harder to walk your hands in. Then you have 1 narrow push-up. So you're alternating, walking your hands wide, push-up, then walking your hands narrow, push-up. That should feel hard and like you have to control, especially when you walk your hands from a wide to a narrow position. If you're using one of these, you can tie it in a circle and do the same thing. Then you're gonna put that around your hands instead, providing that same kind of resistance there. So you have 40 seconds there, alternating your push-ups. Then you're gonna drop all the way down to your belly, arms come out. You lift your arms up and your legs up, and you just pulse your arms out and in. Palms face each other for 20 seconds. So again, palms face each other. You pull out and in, keeping your arms lifted and your legs lifted the whole time, working on your shoulders, your back, and then you'll go right back into your push-ups for 40 seconds. So we are going to start All right, got the timer. So again, you guys have 40 seconds, then 20 seconds, 2 times of those 2 movements. We are going to start in 4, 3. Push-ups in 2, and 1. All right, toes or knees. You guys, you start wide. You have a wide push-up, then you control. Walk your hands in narrow. 1 narrow push-up, elbows squeezing into your rib cage. You are here. You are 15 seconds in. Keep it up. Again, option. You can take your knees here, keeping your core engaged. You guys are halfway. Are we feeling it? Wide and narrow. Nice control every time you step your hands in and out. You guys have 12 seconds left here. Maybe try a couple on your toes, using your core here to control. You have 5, 4, you drop to your belly in 3, 2, and 1. You drop it all the way down. You lift your arms and legs, then you pulse your arms out. Palms face each other. You have 15 more seconds here. Burn it out. Feel that in your shoulders, your upper back. You have 6. You push for 4. 3, you're back to your push-ups in 2. And 1, good. You guys, you walk your hands back in. Find that high plank pose, set it up. You have your second set, 40 seconds here. You push up wide, you walk those hands in. Good control, elbows squeeze your ribcage option. Drop to your knees. You have that wide push-up. Use that band as a challenge. Provide some resistance. Then you have that narrow push-up. You're halfway. You have 20 seconds left, you guys. Toes or knees, challenge yourself, leading with your chest, keeping your core tight. Last 10 seconds. This is your last set of these. Just 5, 4, 3, you drop down in 2, and 1, you drop it all the way down. Arms come out, legs and arms up. You pulse those arms in and out for 12 more seconds. Last time you do this, then you take a quick breath. You have 6, 5, lift another inch. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. You let it go. Give your shoulders a quick second to rest, to breathe. All right, then from here, you guys, we're going right into a Tabata. So, you have 3 rounds. These are fun. You keep that band right where it is. This Tabata means you have 20 seconds of work and then 10 seconds of rest. You have 3 rounds of that. So it's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, 3 times. Here, all you're doing, arms come straight out in front of you like this. Then you pulse it in and out as far as you can. It's gonna be a little movement with your legs. You have a jumping jack. So this is meant to be hard. You're meant to feel this in your shoulders. Using that jumping jack to add some cardio in here. Again, you guys have 3 sets. So that is 1 minute of work total. All right, you guys. We're gonna start with that first set in 5, 4, option. You can step that jumping jack. You have 3, just 2, and 1. First set, 20 seconds right here. Arms coming in and out. Really good. You guys are halfway. You're 10 seconds in. Challenge yourself. Getting those angles. Little pulse. Keep your arms at shoulder level. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then you take 10 seconds. Shake it out. Catch your breath. It's a short break on purpose. You go again. Second set in 4, 3, 20 seconds, 2, and 1. Arms out. You pulse that in and out. So good. Remember to breathe here. Option. You pulse your hands or your arms out. Palms face each other and you step your toes. You have 8 seconds left. Little push for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out 10 seconds. You have 1 more set. Last time that you do these, challenge yourself. You have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms come out and 1. 20 seconds. Last set. 3 of 3. Good. See if you can get those arms out a little bit wider. You're halfway. 10 seconds. Final push. Then you're done with these. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. You shake it out. Wow. Those are fun. Grab some water if you need it. We have our second set coming up here. This time we're going to focus more on our legs. So grab water. All right. This time that band goes around your thighs just above your knees. Again, if you have one of these guys, same thing, you can tie it in that circle as tight as you want, but make it tight enough so it's hard. And then you put that, again, right above your knees here on your thighs. Make sure it's not over your knee joints, just to protect. So your first move, you hold your squat 40 seconds. All you have is a reverse lunge on the right, then you step back to that squat, then a reverse lunge. So like our warm up, but this time you have that band to add some resistance, targeting more of your glutes. So that lunge is gonna be narrow. You just need to step back a little bit, dropping that back into a hover, then you find that squat, side to side. Then your 20-second burnout at the end, you hold your squat and you pulse those knees in and out right here for 20 seconds. Then you go right back to your 40 seconds of squat, reverse lunge, reverse lunge. We do that twice. All right, you guys, first set, 40 seconds. You go in 3, 2, 1, you squat. You reverse lunge on the right, you squat, reverse lunge on the left. Just dropping that back knee straight down to the mat. You can take this as slow as you would like, working on that control. Good, you guys are 18 seconds in. Can you challenge those legs? Sink a little bit lower. Good, using that band, that resistance as an extra challenge. You have 15 seconds left here. Then you pulse your knees out. You have just 7, 6, 5, 4. You hold that squat in 3, 2, and 1. You hold that squat, you guys. Weights in your heels, you pulse. Your knees go out and out. Firing up your glutes, your hips. Really good. Keep that chest tall. Sit an inch lower in your legs. You have just 6, 5, 4. 1 more inch. You have 3. Squat, lunge, lunge in 2. And 1. See if you can go right into it without shaking your legs out. I know they're burning. You squat. You lunge. You squat. You lunge. Last set, you guys, remember, that lunge is narrow. You're dropping that back knee straight down to a hover, then right back to your squat. All right, you have 15 seconds left here. Last set, squat, lunge, lunge. You keep it here for 10 more seconds. Good. You have just 6, 5. You pulse in 4, 3, 2, and 1. You hold that squat. You find that little pulse in and out. Last set of these. Push yourself. Get those knees as wide as you can. Really using that band. You guys have 10 seconds. You're halfway. Sink an inch lower. Good. You have just 5, 4. 1 more inch. You have 3, 2, and 1. You shake it out. Keep your band on. We're going to use that for our Tabata. So, all right, your band stays where it is. Here's the move. It's 2 parts. Again, you have 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 3 rounds. These Tabatas are meant to get your heart rate up and really challenge the muscles that we were just using. So you have a squat jump, 1, then a jumping jack. So you're working your legs and glutes, then you're using your hips, your glutes more on that jumping jack, bringing your legs wide. Option, squat, no jump, and then you can step out 1 leg at a time. Okay? So you choose, you have 20 seconds on, 3 times. Get that heart rate up. All right, you guys, we go in 4, 3, first set in 2, and 1. You squat, jump, explode, then you come up for that jack. Then you squat, jump, then you jack. You are halfway. Get that heart rate up, sitting low in that squat every time, bringing your legs wide. You have 4, 3, just 2, and 1. You shake it out 10 seconds. You do that 2 more times. So catch your breath here. Second set in 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are down. You explode. You sink into your heels. Then you do it again. Legs coming wide on that jumping jack. Using that band, using that resistance. I think I messed up. Good. You guys have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. one, you shake it out. You have one more set of these. Good, so take a deep breath in and out. On those exhales, you release anything that you do not need, all that negative energy. Let it out. You go in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last set. You are up, then out. You explode, then you jack. You have 10 seconds left. Last set of these. Really good. You're done in 4, 3, 2, and 1. You shake it out. You can take, well, let's see. This last set, you guys, you actually can leave your band where it is. We have some core work for your last set here. So, you keep your band above your knees. Here's the move. You have 40 seconds, single leg V-ups with a band. So, that band is going to challenge your core more. It's going to work your hip flexors a little bit more too. You start with everything long. One leg comes up, you reach across your body for that toe, then you come back down, extend, then you reach other side. Option, those legs can return all the way down to the ground. Option, you can keep your legs floating for a little bit more of a challenge. So, that's your first 40 seconds. Then you go right into 20 seconds of scissor kicks. Again, working those hips so your legs come out as wide as you can get them. Then you bring them back together. You're just out and in. Shoulder blades float and your legs are off the mat. Option here, your hands can be under your low back for a little bit more support. Challenge, arms come all the way overhead. Full extension there. So, 2 rounds, 40 seconds and 20 seconds. We start in 4, 3 single leg V-ups in 2, and 1. You reach for those toes, keeping those legs as wide as you can to really use that band. Good, you guys, we're up and up. You reach for your toes again, option. Your feet can come all the way down to the mat in between. Challenge yourself. You guys are more than halfway. You have 15 seconds left. That might happen, that's okay. You fix it, then you go right back. You have just 8, 7, last 6, 5, 4, 3, you scissor kick in 2, and 1. Everything comes low to a hover. You are out and in right here, just 20 seconds. Really good. You have just 8, 7, 6, 5. You're out and in for 4, 3, 2 single leg V-ups, in 1. Again, option. Your legs go all the way down to the mat. You kick up one leg at a time, reaching for your toes. Option 2, your legs hover. You challenge your core a little bit more. You are up and down. You guys have just 30 seconds. You exhale every time you reach for your toes. Good, you guys, last 20 seconds right here. You reach, you reach. Option, you go all the way down to the mat. That might happen again, that's okay. You guys have 8, 7, last 6, 5, 4, scissor kicks in 3, 2, and 1. Again, option, your hands can be here. You have 20 seconds. More of a challenge, those arms come up. Just 12, this is it. You breathe, low back into the mat. You have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You shake it out. That band stays where it is. You have one more Tabata here. And it looks like, all right, we're gonna burn out our glutes a little on this. So, you find your tabletop pose for your Tabata. Again, it's 20 seconds of work, three rounds, 10 seconds of rest. You tuck your toes, then float your knees an inch off the mat. Option, if that ever becomes too uncomfortable, your knees can come down to the mat. But see if you can challenge your core and lift those knees, keep them hovering. All you're doing, you kick back your right leg, then you open to the side, then you switch your back, then your side. So you really use that band. Get your leg all the way up and out. You kick up, then to the side, both sides. You alternate 20-second sets. You start in 3, 2, and 1. You find that floating tabletop, then you kick back. You open to the side, keeping your core super engaged. Really good. You have 12 seconds left. You kick, then you open to the side, getting that knee all the way up. When you come to the side, using that band, you have 4, 3, just 2, and 1. You take a breath, 10 seconds, 2 more sets. Challenging your core and your glutes here. You go in 4, 3, 2, you're back to it. In 1, you lift it back, then side, then you switch back and side. Second set, making sure your shoulders are over your wrists here. Keeping that good alignment in your body. Core is tight. You kick, you open for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You have 1 more set, you guys. 10 seconds to breathe here. Then you're back to it in 4, 3, 2, and 1. You lift your knees. Last set. Challenge yourself here. Keep those knees hovering just an inch off the mat. Working your core. You are halfway. You have 10 seconds left. Last set. Just 6, 5, 4. You have 3, 2, and 1. You shake it out. All right, good work, you guys. We have a little bit here to finish up a quick burnout. All right, here's what we're doing. You have 1 minute of some glute work, and then you're finishing with a tiny little cardio burst with the band. All right, so you start. Your band is above your knees. Again, it's just 1 minute total of this glute sequence. Same thing, you can use this band again wherever you are. You just make that circle, put it right above your knees. Then you come all the way out to your back. Your first 20 seconds. You hold your hips as high as you can, squeezing your glutes at the top, then you pulse your knees out and in. So your knees go out and in. You're driving through your heels. That's your first 20 seconds. Then you keep your hips high. You lift your left leg. You pulse it out and in. It is out and in. You're driving through your right heel the whole time. Last 20 seconds, you switch legs. Your hips stay just as high as they were. Do not drop your hips. That's really where you challenge your glutes. Then you're using your outer hips here to bring each leg out and in. So you have a minute total. It's 20 seconds of each movement. You start in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Your hips go high. You pulse it out and in. Good. You guys remember to breathe. Think about actively drawing your hips a little bit higher. Don't let them sink down at all. You're pushing through your heels, letting your legs go out and in. Maybe you hold for half a second every time you pull your knees wide. Really challenging those hips, working your glutes. You have 8 seconds left, then you lift your left leg. In just 4, 3, left leg high in 2, and 1. That left leg shoots up, then that left leg pulses out and in. Again, you're driving through that right heel wherever you are. So, really feel this burning out your right glute, using your left hip. You're out and in. Option, you guys, if this does not feel good, you can stay right here with both feet down, but you're here for 8 more seconds. Good, just 6, 5, hips go a little higher. You have 3, 2, you switch. In 1, your right leg goes straight up. You pulse it out and in. You're out and in. This is it, you guys. Again, lift your hips another inch, driving through that left side, feeling this isolating your left glute. Your right hip is working, controlling that. Out and in motion. You have just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You let it go. You keep your band where it is. This is where we finish, you guys. No timer needed. It's as fast as you can, and I'm gonna do this too. 30 star jumps, then you're done with the band. So band stays here. You bend those knees, narrow squat. Then you come up, everything goes out. Option here, you can explode still, but lift 1 leg at a time if you want to take that jump out. Here's the deal, you have 30, and then you're done. So, let's see how fast we can do them. That's a good challenge. Go for speed. We're all gonna start together in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, you're down and up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You push. 9, 10. 1/3 of the way there. You take this as fast as you can. Take breaks if you need, but then get right back into it. 16, 17, 18, 19. Get your legs all the way out there. Work your hips. Stay low. You land with bent knees. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you shake it out when you get to 30. Awesome job, you guys. We did those in 45 seconds. Take a deep breath. You made it. I'm feeling it. And then you can take your band off. Quick stretch here. We'll get into our quads first. One leg comes back. Think about actively pushing your hips forward so you really lengthen your quad here on the right. Good, and then exhale, switch it out. Left leg comes up. You push your hips forward, pulling that left leg up towards your butt. Good, then you let that go. One more thing here. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, interlace your hands at your low back. Open up your chest, pulling your hands away from your body. Then take that forward fold here, deepening that stretch just a little bit more. Then release your hands. Last thing here, we'll stretch out our shoulders one more time. We did a lot of plank work at the beginning. So find that wide stance, then drop one shoulder right in the middle of your legs, pushing, using your thigh to open up your chest. Then switch. Good, then let that go, come all the way up. Thank you guys so much, you killed it. That is 15 minutes of work. All you need is a band. Have a good one.